Hello everyone, this is Ms. Lodato. I'm the head librarian here at Santa Margarita. And right now I'm going to show you how you can find some news resources for your Israel in the News project. Okay, so what we want to do is we want to go to the learning portal and we'll log in. Okay, now you want to access the library's online resources. That's where you're going to find the bulk of your resources. So go to the navigation pane, click on Site Home. Under course categories, scroll on down until you see General Academics. And then now you'll see the link to the library resources. So we'll click on that. And here is the Borchard Library's online database system. So what I want to let you guys know is that when you're accessing the databases from campus, you'll be able to directly link into the databases. However, if you are off campus in a remote location or at home, you're going to have to input some login credentials. So I'll show you where the passwords and usernames are. Usually they're located to the side of or below the database suite. Okay, so for example, EBSCO Discovery Service, the username and password is underneath it, username SMCHS, password Eagles. This database suite, the Gale, you'll have to enter in SMCHS. JSTOR, username and password is right here. Britannica, username SMCHS, password Eagles. This is the very important suite that we're going to be looking at. This is the EBSCO suite of databases. The username and password for any of these is SMCHS Eagles. And if you scroll on down, you'll see where the usernames and passwords are. All right, so I just wanted to get that straight away right from the beginning. Okay, so now let's return to the top. For your Israel in the News project, Group C has to come from a newspaper periodical source. So what we're going to do is that we're going to scroll on down to the EBSCO suite, which is here right again. Now, this icon right here for newspaper source, this is where you're going to get the bulk of your Group C resources. So let's click on newspaper source. And then we're going to start off with a general search, just so that you guys get a taste of what we're going to do. Okay, under newspaper source, let's just type in Israel. Let's hit search. Okay, and you'll notice that we have a total of 170,000 results. Now that is way too many sources, so I'm going to show you how you can narrow it down even further. What we want to do is, because he wants an article within the last 18 months, this is the best way to do that. So to do that, you want to change this date right here, 1971, to 2017. Keep the publication here at 2019, and it goes down from 170,000 to 10,000. Okay, what you also want to make sure is that limit to, you want to make sure that this is checked off full text. If it is not checked off, you might be left with an annotation, which is just a summary of the article. All right, so I want to show you the citation feature once you find an article. So let's say you like this one, Texas school employees suing over pro-Israel oath. Let's click on that title link. And then we'll scroll on down and see if you like it or not. You'll notice right here is that this seems to be an interview. It's not necessarily a news article. So with the newspaper source, this is actually a good location where you can also find your Group A or Group B resources. So if you can't find a video on newspaper source, there's a good chance that they have a script of the actual interview. Okay, but going back to the citation feature, let's say we want to choose this article, and I know you have to create a works cited. So the easiest way to help you draft a works cited is to go to the citation feature. The citation feature is on the right-hand side under Tools. Right here, that yellow piece of paper by Cite, click on Cite. And as you know, we use the MLA format here at Santa Margarita. It's actually MLA 8th edition. So you want to scroll on down until you see MLA. So you can see right here is that you have a framework for how to create the works cited. Just one okay, so again, we use the MLA format and it's right here. You don't have to start from, point 0. It's already formatted for you. The author, name of the article, publication, the name of the database, and the URL link for the database. So I know with the works cited, a lot of students are apprehensive as to doing that. Because there's so many rules. But the nice thing about using resources on one of our online databases is that all of our databases feature a citation feature. So again, Tools, click on Cite, scroll on down until you see MLA, and then there's the works cited. Easy peasy. Okay, so now I'm going to show you how we're going to refine our resources even more. On the upper left-hand side, let's click on New Search. Okay, and I'm going to show you how you can limit it by publication. So I know your teacher wants you to find articles from New York Times, Times of London, The Guardian, the Jerusalem Post, and I'll show you how you can find that on our database. So again, let's type in Israel. Click on Search. Again, right here on the left-hand side under Refine Results, because we don't want to look at 170,000 results, go to Refine Results, make sure full text is checked off, publication date, ending current, let's change this again to 2017. Okay, now the way to narrow it down by publication is you click on publication right here. So let's click on publication. You'll notice here is a sampling of the different articles that pop up. But these aren't the only publications that are available. So if you're not happy with these right here, click on Show More. Okay, and you'll see what pops up is a dialog box. So in this dialog box, there are different news publications that are focused on the topic of Israel, the general topic. So here's Al Jazeera. I want to look at that. And let's say I want to look at the Washington Post. And then let's click on Update. Okay, and it went down from 170,000 results to about 10,000 results, and now it goes down to even more to 864 results. Okay, so I know that's still a lot of results, but it's a lot more limited and narrowed focus than before. The way that you analyze which article you want to choose is what I like to do is that I like looking at the title, and usually that gives some type of insight on the article. However, if the title is not giving you any insight, underneath the author's name and publication, they will almost always have an abstract. So here's the abstract, a resolution that would have condemned the militant group Hamas and its attacks on Israel, so on and so forth. So as you can see, the abstract, and the abstract is just a fancy name for summary, you'll see that below the author's names and publication. Okay, so I want to see, so if I'm scrolling here, let's say I want to choose in stark policy shift, Australia recognizes West Jerusalem as Israel's capital. So we will click on that. And this source is from the Washington Post. So with the Washington Post, this document, it's an article. And if you scroll on down, the article is right here. Again, just as a reminder, let's say you want to use this article for your project. That's perfect. Again, it's under Tools, the citation feature. Go to that yellow notepad and click on Cite. Again, we use MLA, so you can scroll on down, choose MLA, and there is the beautiful citation already completed for you. Just a disclaimer, the online publication citation feature is usually 95% correct. It's usually always correct. However, you want to make sure that if you want to get your full points or credit for a work cited, just make sure to compare it against like an MLA reference book or website. A good website to go to is Al Purdue. Okay, and there's our citation feature. Let's say you want to, if you don't learn effectively reading, but let's say you're more of an audio-visual learner, if you scroll on down, there's this feature right here where you can actually listen to the article. And, you know, if you want to have a little bit of fun with it, you can have it display in an American accent, in an Australian accent, or a British accent. So for example, I'll click on Australian and let's have a listen.
Full text. Sydney, Australia formally recognises West Jerusalem as Israel's capital, reversing decades of Middle East policy, but will...
Okay, so that's just a taste of the accent feature for those AV learners. Okay, I just wanted to let you know is with the search feature, if you click on New Search, whenever you search online databases, it's pretty much you're sampling different search terms. So we just did an overview of Israel, just as that alone. When you type in Israel, you'll notice that there's a drop-down feature right here with most popular topics concerning Israel. A popular one is right here, Israeli-Palestinian conflict. So let's say you're focusing on that. Let's click on that. Again, right here, you want to make sure to limit to full text under refined results. Let's change 1985 to 2017. Okay, and then again, as a review, to limit it by publication, click on Show More. And again, we'll have all of these results right here. Okay, so let's say you're interested in a 60 minutes interview. Let's click on that. We'll click on Update. Okay, and here you have, I believe these are transcripts from 60 minutes. So let's just click on one of them to see what's going on. Okay, and if you see right here, the second act, it is a transcript right here between Holly Williams and Daniel Berenbaum. Okay, so again, just the search feature, it's just a sampling of different search terms. You can just, to practice, just throw in any terms. If you don't get any results, make your search terms more general and not as specific. If you get way too many results, you want to make sure that you refine your results and you refine your search to a more narrow topic. So instead of Israel, it would be Israeli-Palestinian conflict. One more review of the citation feature. Tools, Cite, MLA, you scroll down. There you go. All right, and again, my name is Ms. Lodato. If you need any help searching for any items for your Israeli in the News project, come see me in the library. I'm always here. I'm happy to help. If I look busy, trust me, I would rather be answering one of your guys' questions. All right, so good luck, and I hope you guys do well on your project.